All right, so today we are doing the brake light switch. Here we have an old, rusted out retaining clip which goes in the hole of the brake pedal arm and holds the brake light switch. Now this does not thread into anything, even though these are threads, but they're not really threads according to the book. Anyways, we bought a new retaining clip, nice and shiny like, and we're going to see if that'll hold the brake light switch in. Now these nuts, if I could get those on here like so, but I got about, I want to say maybe 1/4 of an inch to work with of room in there. Some people use these, some people don't. I'm going to try without first. Maybe that'll be enough. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll take this retaining clip and our brake light switch. And on this particular car, you need a very big button to hit the strike plate. A lot of these other ones are very small and skinny and it won't even touch the strike plate. So let's take our flashlight and go up under the car. So I managed to get everything working, my auto gauges working, my dash lights, my hazards, my turn signals. Just about got it all. So here's the hole right here. And we're going to go ahead and pop in our retaining clip in that hole to begin with. So go ahead and try to position a flashlight. Of course, we can't see shit. Okay, here we go. They don't have a whole lot of room in the back here. You can see. So I'm going to go ahead and pop in our retaining clip first. All right. Thinking it goes in like this. Huh. There I am. All right. Let's see. All right, that's what you want. You want it to click. When you know stuff clicks, you know you're solid. Oh, it's nice and tight in the hole. Super solid. Looks super beautiful. So then what we'll do, get our brake light switch. Hey. The only reason I make these videos is for self-reference, so I remember what I did. And whoever working on this car after me will know what I did and how I did. So, we'll go ahead and stick that in the hole. Of course, I'm going to have to push down the brake pedal. So, let's see how I'm going to do all this. To push down the brake pedal. Oh yeah, of course, it's going to be sideways and cut off in this video. Alright. I don't know how much you can see, but push this brake pedal down, and we'll get that in the hole. Yeah, it does want to back out. So it would be a good idea if I could get a nut on the back side of this. All right. I don't know if I can get in there. Probably better if I turn it than just try to shove it in there. Yeah, I mean, I got enough threads, but man. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to get that on there. Oh yeah, wants to pop right the hell out. Amazing. Amazing. All right. I gotta get this locking nut in the front of this, like this. Okay. I want to go popping out. We want to get one all the way behind it. And the brake light switch that this car came with is this one. And I'll tell you what, this is the only brake light switch that actually makes good contact with the strike plate, because this button is so big and wide. All the other ones are so skinny and won't even hit the it'll hit the strike plate, but it'll just kind of miss it at the same time. All right, so I got that on. So I can jam that side and I can sandwich the other side like this. Once I get it through the hole, put this one on, and I'll jam them together, hopefully, is the idea here. I think I'm gonna need a brake press pedal. And get a rag. I'll ruin my seat. And we're gonna push this bad boy in. Far down as pretty much I can go without messing my seat up. All right. Brake light switch. And we'll set it through the hole with the other one behind it. Now you can't see nothing on the phone. I can't see nothing myself either. So, we're even. We'll get that in there. Jam nuts on it. Go ahead and we'll tighten. Ooh, that jam nut's working, man. I think. Seems to be. get some threads with it. I'll jam this nut against it. Of course, I can't lock it yet because I gotta measure with my pedal. So we'll take this pedal off now. Alright. Slowly. Alright. You notice brake light switch didn't go flying out. That's a plus. So now we're gonna have to turn on. Now make sure my battery's connected, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna need to turn on, you know, them things, them lights. And then need somebody to stand in the back to tell me when they're on and off. Right back. Okay, battery's connected. Let me get a volunteer. Ben, I need you to come here and just look at the light. Look at the light. How long you gotta hold on? All right. So we're gonna have to set the brake light switch to where there's enough pressure on that button to open the circuit. And then by putting enough pressure on that brake, it opens the circuit. So we can go ahead and hook up our terminals to do that. These are a little loose, but they'll be good for now. I'll tighten those later. All right. So now we're going to make sure you just tell me when they're on and off. And I'll say when. Yeah, so we got to go to run with it. I know. Oh, okay. That's good. And then just slight pressure. Off? Okay, hold up. Guess I shoved it in way too far. Backing out some. Off.
Off.
On.
On.
Off. Now.
Nope. On.
It's still way too far in. Holy shit. The hell was that? Off.
Off. On. Off. On. Off. On. Off. On. Off.
Now?
On. Off. On. Off.
On?
Off. Off. On. Off.
All right, we're good.
Okay.
Now I gotta figure out if I got enough in there that you can tighten this damn thing. Hopefully I do. Yeah. I don't think I have enough threads to even tighten this damn thing. What a pain in the ass. All right, we're gonna end it there.